Hi, welcome back. I revisited my cold wax collage piece that I did parts 1 and 2 with and decided I hated it, so I am turning it into an abstract piece. When I turned the camera off, I thought it was on, and then when I went to turn it back on, I actually shut it off, so it cut off the last half of the video of me finishing it up, but I added some explanation and a finished piece, and I hope you still enjoy watching this. Let's get started. Okay, I am back with yet another adventure on this cold wax collage slash painting that I have been working on. I came down to the studio this morning and looked at it, and it was like, yeah, I hate it. So, there's that. So I am going to basically cover up this whole thing, just sort of turn it into a kind of abstract painting, taking my rings off because I have a feeling I'm going to get really messy. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, we'll see. So I've mixed up my paints. And I have black, zinc white, some phthalo green, some cerulean blue mixed with a little white and phthalo green, some vermilion, and some burnt sienna. I am just going to start with black. And I pulled off some of the papers just because I didn't want as much texture underneath this. There's still a God's plenty here, so we'll see where this goes. But, I mean, I like texture, so some is fine, but just not sure. The bicycle architecture thing was a little bit too much dimension to it. I was afraid of what might happen, so I took that off. Although the cheesecloth, I did take some of the cheesecloth off down here and just left some little tatters. But I'm just changing it up, it's all good. That's how we learn, right? And I learned that what I did yesterday was not something that I liked very much. So here we go again. And I've done acrylic paintings, intuitive paintings using various materials, and I really enjoy that process. I'm kind of approaching this in a similar manner, even though the material is different. My approach is kind of the same. Just getting a start and then just kind of letting the piece tell you where it wants to go next, and just kind of random, really. And this is moving around a lot, so if I get out of frame, I will apologize ahead of time for that, but I will try my best to keep everything where you can see it. I did notice that I watched more YouTube videos of people that knew what they were doing, and I did notice that at least the abstract cold wax artists, they're laying down much thicker areas of paint that I was using. think I'm stingy with this paint because, like, the amount of black, I thought I had mixed up quite a bit of the black, and I'm actually already running out on my pile on my palette. So I will probably have to stop and make more, which is fine. But just, it's requiring more than I anticipated it would, I guess is my point. And I don't want to go real thin like I did yesterday. Now I'm going to scrape this a bit. Let some of that previous layer kind of show through. Combine these colors a little and soften the edges. It's still, where I'm holding on, this paper's coming up, it's still pretty tacky. I mean, the layer from yesterday was set up quite a bit, but still tacky. It's not going to be dry yet, so. And you can do layers on top either way. I mean, over wet, over tacky, over completely dry, like a year worth of dry, you can still go back over the top of it. So we're all good as far as that goes. I think I'm going to start light in the center here, maybe kind of on a diagonal. And it's going to be a process of building up the color. See, I'm already out of white. Oh, I got some blue in there, that's okay. So yeah, I will stop here in a second, I guess, and mix up some more paint so that we have enough. You can see the outline of the bike right there, so that's kind of cool. I don't know if it'll stay depending on how much gets put on top of it, but that's kind of cool. You can see the 8 there too, that little metallic 8, metal 8 that I had put on there. I took that off as well, so it was just too heavy to leave. Okay, a little bit of this green down in this area. I'm just going to scrub it down into those fibers. Some under that paper, get it to stick again. And I know it's looking dark, but I intend to put a lot of white and some grays on top of this, so I just want to get my darks established here on the bottom. Put a little orange in here. And some over here. I did notice in my video yesterday and the day before, I'm kind of half talking to myself, and on the video it kind of sounds like I'm mumbling, so I apologize for that. I live alone. I've been alone for many years, so I do have a tendency to talk to myself, or talk to the dog, which is kind of the same thing, I guess. But at any rate, I will make an effort to keep my voice up where you can hear it. Because there's nothing more irritating than having to constantly adjust the sound on your listening device from one section of a YouTube video to the next. I've got some hairs in there. I don't want those in there. I am getting lots of fingerprints. I don't know how the other ladies avoid that, but because I'm holding on to this board, because it's moving all over the place. I suppose if I had a heavier, like a cradled panel or something, that wouldn't be moving so much. So it is what it is. See? Alright, I'm going to stop the video. This is a good, I like it better already. This is a good first pass here. And I'm going to mix up some more color. I'll be back.